Sorry, but I can't see the numbers. I'll watch that book.
Hi Alice, I'm Sally. I'm going to be your counsellor for the next 6 sessions. I hope you don't mind us recording for the first session. That's okay. Just need to cover a few things and go over the confidentiality agreement. That includes if there's any issues regarding child protection, terrorism or any harm to yourself, I'd have to disclose those. So what would you like to bring to the session today?
I gave up my job about 6 months ago, just because it was a bit much to do my job and studying and having my 2 children.
Yeah.
And I think in the beginning I really enjoyed it, but actually I've really started missing it now. Missing my job and everyone I work with. And I think, I don't know, I miss the family that I'd got at work and that, like, I don't know, just that sense of purpose almost. I'm feeling a bit like there's not as much routine and sort of, like I'm probably not using my brain as much as I used to, and yeah, so I think I'm missing it.
You're missing it because you're feeling a bit lost?
A little bit lost, yeah.
You said you know purpose, and tell me a bit more about.
I think it's just like, because the jobs that I did was like, it was helping people and it was like doing that day in, day out and making a bit of a difference to people's lives. And, and I found that quite rewarding. And I suppose not having that, I'm kind of a bit like, I know that I've got my kids and things, it's slightly different to actually being part of a workforce and actually going to work every day, like almost every day, and having that interaction with other people and, you know, doing my bit, I think.
So you're missing work, you're missing the people, you're missing some sort of routine and feeling like you've got a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the routine as well, it can be a bit like, I don't know, I've got my daughter and my daughter's getting to that point now where she's very ready for school, so there is a lot of like I'm having to like really think of ways to entertain her 3 days a week. And although I enjoy that and I really like that part of it, I do also like a bit more adult like conversation. I think I always enjoyed it because there was a social side to it. Yeah. And I never really became part of like mummy groups or anything like that because I always worked, and the days that I didn't work I spent with the kids and catching up what I needed to do whilst I was at work. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're looking for something that's yours outside the family unit that you can, that will give you a sense of purpose.
I think
some adults.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm looking for that socialisation as well. Like I was really good friends with the people that I worked with, and I've got some really good relationships. And it's even just that like hours lunch break. Like there's no break in the middle of my day anymore where I can just pop out and buy a birthday card or go and eat my sandwich by the ducks or something. It is very, you know, on high alert all day long. Like there's no break in it. It's quite a long day of entertaining and
on high alert. Sorry.
Well, yeah, because my daughter's not quite 3. I've always got to be watching her as much as I possibly can and making sure that she's safe and everything. And that can be quite tiring sometimes. Whereas at work, I did have a little bit of a respite from that because I had that hour off in the middle of the day and I walked to work and I walked home from work, and you get that time to just like gather your thoughts and I actually didn't realise how much I valued that.
Missing time on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Having your time.
Yeah, just having some time to like process what had happened in the day and like shift from being in work mode into like more mum mode, and I think there's something in that I really miss my team.
So it sounds like you're really missing the adult interaction is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not, even though you like the time alone and processing things, it sounds like on its own that maybe not enough. You keep mentioning the adult interaction. What could you do?
I think it's just one of those situations where it's a bit of a, because it's not long till Flo goes to school anyway, so it's kind of like no man's land at the moment really. It's kind of like that in-between stage where, I know some of the mums from the school gates and things, but quite a few of the mums now having their third baby, and I've been one of those babies, so they're in a slightly different place to me. Like my next year, both my children will be at school, and that's like having a very young child is that won't be I won't be in that anymore, kind of thing.
You won't be in, don't feel in part of that group anymore.
No, I think I'm still friendly with everybody and things, but I know that they're going to be very preoccupied with their babies and things like that, and it would be lovely for me to borrow them a little bit, but I won't be in that state of like tiredness and nappies and that kind of thing. It will be sort of different to that, and I'm wondering what I'm going to do.
So you're wondering about this new opening and opportunity that you've got?
Yeah, I almost feel like, do I want to go back to work, like where I worked before, and do something different in that job, or I don't know what I want. I think I hadn't realised what, because I still went on the Christmas dinner. They were still on the Christmas dinner, and I went in the other day, and it was just like I'd been on maternity leave. And someone said to me, "Oh, so you're coming back there now?" And I said, "Who then?"
How did you feel about that?
A bit tearful, actually.
Yeah. Upset. That sounds like you were definitely missing them.
It's that sense of belonging, isn't it? I felt really like I belong there, and it's like housing is quite, I don't know, it's quite full of quite interesting characters and things, and I enjoyed that side of it, and I made some really good friends, and it's not the same, like you do try and catch up with people, but life is very busy.
Yeah.
It's not the same as seeing those people day in, day out, and so
What were the reasons for you leaving work originally?
I think mainly because I worked in a call centre, it's very high volume, and I think there's a bit of a shelf life on it.
Shelf life?
Yeah, I mean I've been doing it nearly 8 years, and it's quite, it's hard on your vocals and talking all day long and listening all day long, and it actually became a bit, that side of it became a bit draining, the actual job itself.
So you felt very tired?
Yeah.
During the job and after you were doing the job as well?
I think because I'd got 2 children in different places as well, because I worked shifts, that didn't work so well, because Ollie had gone to school, whereas before he hadn't started school, he was at nursery, so it was absolutely fine, and Matt worked from home a lot, so his job's a bit busier, so it became a bit incompatible.
Yeah. So I'm sensing you're missing work, and you're partly thinking about going back, even though you know the reasons why you left.
I think it's just a culture that I love being a part of. I think the actual me in that culture, it really fits. And I think maybe some of the answers are, do I need to go back or do something different?
Yeah.
But there is a slight problem with that because I don't particularly want to be collecting rent because I don't like that side of the job.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to be really cautious which bit of the business I fit into, because there's always, even in my job, there was an element of collecting money, and I never really liked it.
So this, you mentioned fitting in, and I know you've mentioned belonging before. It seems very important to you, fitting in and belonging.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely somebody who's like, I like being a cog in something bigger. I'm not, I'm happy with my own company and my time, but I like to feel like I'm giving to the, I suppose where I worked, it was like very, I worked on Red Nose Day, taking the donations, and there's lots of charity things and fundraising things, and lots of like, the ethos of it really suits my personality, because I like that side of things.
Yeah.
And I suppose, although I am volunteering at the moment, so I do like that. It's only for 2 weeks. It's not quite the same, and that's quite isolated. It isn't quite the same as being in a busy team of people, and you've all got lots of different. It's a good place.